Hello guys. I just wanted to show you guys how I created my um, horror poster for my media coursework. I just wanted to go through over it and just break it down for you guys, just to like show you how I did it. Um, yeah, let me just begin. Um, how I how I did it was basically I started off using um, a black background, just a normal black background. It was really helpful because it allows you to hide things you don't want to be, you don't want to, you don't want people to see, sort of thing. So the image that I used was this. If I didn't use a black background, it would just be this. It looks pretty rubbish. Um, but yeah, the black background really helps to hide stuff you don't want people to see. Um, the image that I used, we took was of the protagonist. Um, yeah, he's a main killer in our film. Um, yeah, what we did, we um, we made everything else in color, but except the face, we wanted to make it like black and white. And how we did this was we used a pen tool to select out the face and the things that we wanted it to be black and white, and we desaturated it, and yeah, we desaturated it, and we started erasing. Uh, we just rubbed off the bits that we didn't want. We wanted we didn't want in our picture, sort of thing, and we added a bit of color to it, like just to make it look, I don't know, foggy into the picture, just just to add like, I don't know, a foggy feel into the image. And the other reason why we used the black one was just to like remove a bit of the image, because we were gonna add the title here, so we didn't want the picture to get on in the way. So the next thing we did was to add like a foggy background to the poster, and how we did this was to place images of rust, metal rust, on top of each other and around just everywhere, and we overlaid it, and it just gives that feel of a rust. I mean, of a blood foggy effect. It gives a cool effect to the image. Um, the image that I used were these that I found on Google, and you could just, yeah, we didn't use all of them, but we used most of these. Yeah, and we overlaid them. We just played around with this, to be honest. We overlaid them, screened them, lightened them. We just played around with that and see what fits. I then I then used hue saturation to just change the color. Wait, yeah, I just used hue saturation to change the color. Um, how do I do it now? Wait, because it's all in folders. Just changes the color, to be honest. I don't know if you can see that. No, you can't see that. No, I don't. But yeah, it basically just changes the color. Let me show you this picture actually. It just changes the color of, yeah, just of the image itself. But we don't want that to happen now. But we hue saturated every single picture to like make it red. Um, we then added like a skull kind of, yeah, skull picture into my head, just to add this scary effect to the image. We used a, a water down rust, I think it's called. Yeah, for like just to make it seem like it's crying or something. I don't know. Just I did it because it looks cool. Just yeah. Um, I then started adding the text, and yeah, the text that I used for this was, I think it's called Living Hell. Yeah, it's called Living Hell, and yeah, it's called Living Hell. That I found on a website called The Font, and that website is really good to use because it allows you to download a lot of fonts that you don't have in your computer already, and it has some pretty cool fonts. I then started using. I then added the text that was needed at the bottom, like the cast, the production, and yeah. I then started adding the main characters at the top, the main actors at the top. And yeah, we started adding surnames and yeah. The next thing we did was just add the production logo, the coming soon. Just added logos at the bottom just to make it look realistic. And yeah, we added our website as well at the bottom. The next thing we did was add the quotes from our magazine at the top, and yeah, and we added this little flowery pattern that we see in some movies. And how we did that was basically we used the custom tools, and we found this this, I don't know, plant or something, and yeah, what we did was just to go over it, I duplicated it. Yeah, we just duplicated it, and just to get that kind of feel. Yeah, it's not perfect, but we spent a lot of longer time doing it. So, but yeah, that's basically it. And then to finish it off, we just wanted to give like a cold feel to the face, and how we did that was basically just to paint using a brush tool, like a blue color, and then we just decreased the opacity and the fill, and then we multiplied it. It just gives we can't really see much, but it just gives a little cold feel, just to add a bit of detail. And yeah, that's how I finished it. Yeah, that's basically it. Thanks for watching.